and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail Karmalim bringing you the Salesian news across the globe. In 1925, the rector major of the time, Father Rinaldi, sent him as group leader to found the Salesian mission and work in Japan. He would work there for 40 years, winning the hearts of the Japanese with his finesse and artistic talent. He opened orphanages, oratories and vocational schools, and in 1935, the mission of Miyazaki Oita was erected into an apostolic prefecture. Father Semati became the first superior with the title of Monsignor. He died at the age of 86 on October 6, 1965. He had said, "I would like to die here to become Japanese soil." He was declared venerable on December 21, 1991. September was ending, and with it a countdown began because the reunion was just around the corner. They felt the desire to hug each other, the nerves because everything would turn out well, the intrigue to meet new people, the fear of being new to this great experience, but above all, they breathed love for each other. The big day has arrived. The Pozo Blanco house received us with a big smile at the San Jose Salesian School, and full of enthusiasm, we prepared to begin the meeting with prayer. After this, we made the presentation of the meeting around the motto of this year, "To love and be loved." They shared after the official opening of the meeting. Salesian Missions, the U.S. development arm of the Salesians of Don Bosco, joins humanitarian organizations and countries around the globe in honoring World Teachers' Day, celebrated each year on October 5th. The day honors the vital role that teachers play in the lives of their students. Since 1994, World Teachers' Day has been held annually and commemorates the anniversary of the signing of the 1966 ILO UNESCO recommendation concerning the status of teachers. The United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, has noted that the theme for this year's World Teachers' Day is "The transformation of education begins with teachers." The day will address the commitments and calls for action made at the Transforming Education Summit held in September 2022. UNESCO will also hold a series of events showcasing how guaranteeing teachers decent working conditions, access to professional development opportunities, and a recognized professional status is a first step towards more resilient education system. Among the various Salesian homes animated by the Sons of Don Bosco of the St. Joseph Vice Province in Sri Lanka, a social work dedicated to the rehabilitation of poor and most needy youth stands out. It is the Bosco Savannah Center located in the small Sri Lankan coastal town of Aswetakailava. Built and started more than 25 years ago in 1996 as a rehabilitation center for sexually abused minors, it was able to effectively counteract the rate of child abuse in the district and has since been converted into a children's home where the poorest, most marginalized and vulnerable, such as street children or orphans, are welcome and guided to become responsible citizens. The reality of Aswetakailava, however, remains problematic to this day. It is a small village located near Negombo, one of the country's major commercial centers, and its area is home to a large bilingual Sinhalese Tamil population with a majority of Catholics. It is known for its long beaches and fishing industry. Most of its population consists of very poor fishing families who do seasonal work. They go fishing in faraway places, leaving their children unattended. These children, mostly in the age group of 7 to 16 years old, often grow up abandoned to their own devices and begin to be victims of drugs, addiction and sexual abuse at an early age. As a result, the dropout rate has risen alarmingly, exceeding 53%. Indeed, the recent political crisis in the country is only the latest problems compounding an already dire situation for the population. A statue of the Virgin of Lujan was taken on a pilgrimage through the center of the Villa Itate neighborhood near the Don Bosco district in Buenos Aires in order to raise awareness among residents about the scourge of drugs among young people. With the slogan, "Not a girl, not a boy less because of drugs," all the associations in the neighborhood were summoned and all of them joined in a procession of hope. The walk of the Virgin of Lugent through the alleys and streets of the area had some very touching moments, such as when pictures and banners with the names of young people from the neighborhood who lost their lives to drugs were displayed. Afterwards, some women shared their grief over the loss of their grandchildren, firmly emphasizing their commitment to continue fighting the scourge of drugs. So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.